Hello, hello. Today I'm going to share with you my Mounjaro Week 23 results. I will share my challenges, my wins, the lessons I learned this week, my week's results, and finally, my total weight loss so far. My last update video was week 22. Since that week 22 video, I have had some challenges. One of the challenges has been my family has had lots of celebrations, including my birthday. I had a birthday, I turned 52, and as a result, you can imagine I've been having lunch dates, dinner dates, out and about, socializing, living my best life. So that was a challenge for me leading up to into week 23. Also, I had a busy schedule, not much time to exercise. Now, the week of my birthday, I exercised every single day, and it paid off because I lost a little weight. But this week, the week 23, I did not have a chance to exercise as much as I would have liked to. So that was a challenge, just being busy, having appointments, my daughter having play dates, having things to go to in the evenings. So my schedule was just packed. Because it was my birthday week and we were celebrating a couple of things in my family, I ate out 5 to 6 times since my week 22 update, and it could be possibly more. So, whether you're trying to lose weight or not, eating out, if you're trying to eat healthy, can be a challenge. And partly because everything around you looks so good and it can be tempting. So you just kind of have to manage that. Now, remember, I told you my food noise is back and my appetite is back. So it definitely was a challenge. When I say challenge, I mean it was a challenge. Then that brings me to my wins. Week 23 had challenges, but it also had wins. So my biggest win, or one of my biggest wins, I would say, is that I did not eat birthday cake at all. I did not eat any cake for my birthday. And I didn't even want cake, which I did say my food noise was back. My appetite is back. But I still just didn't have a desire to eat cake. I just would have had it just to say it was 52. And I know I'm 52. So I didn't really need a cake. Up until this point, I've always needed a cake, wanted a cake, even if it was just like a little mini size cake. I just always had a cake and I just didn't desire it. So I am excited about that. For me, that's a non-scale victory. My second win is I kept moving. Now, I told you I really did exercise. When I say I really didn't exercise, I mean formal exercise. Like I didn't get on my Peloton treadmill. I didn't do weights. I didn't do any strength training. I just kept it moving around the house by cleaning, walking up and down my stairs, did a little bit of shopping, and I was moving around that way. So I did things that kept me moving, but not necessarily breaking a sweat, but those things burn calories. So I was excited about that. I still kept moving. My third win is I made healthier choices when I was eating out. So I ate things like grilled chicken instead of fried chicken. I ate a salad. The salad would have fat-free or low-fat dressing on it. I made better dressing choices. Sometimes you get a salad, you put a ton of dressing on it, and then that brings your calorie count up. So I did not do that. I just ate, the greens, a few veggies, maybe light cheese, and low-fat dressing. And then I passed on the dessert, and I've been doing that a lot lately, not really eating a dessert. And so I think all of that helps. Also, I limit the bread as well. So, a lot of restaurants bring out the bread and either I don't eat it or I take a little piece just to, satisfy my need to have the bread. But sometimes I passed on that. I didn't even eat the bread. That for me is truly a win. That brings me to the lessons I learned. Some of the lessons I learned in week 23. One of the lessons I learned is to eat an early dinner. I ate my last meal by 6 o'clock pretty much every day this week. And was I hungry? Yes, because some days I stayed up late or I would get up in the morning, go to the restroom, and then can't go back to sleep and get this burst of energy. And so I was hungry. Did I eat? I did not. What I would do is drink some water, or I would have LMNT, which is an electrolyte drink mix. I would drink that or just drink water. So I didn't drink anything or eat anything that could have added to my calories. And I just let myself sit through the feeling of being hungry and wanting to eat and me fighting that because, like I said, that the medication has not been fighting that at my 5 milligrams. I was fighting through that. One time I got so hungry and went downstairs in the kitchen. I was, for sure going to get something to eat. and I decided to take a drink of water, and that was enough. I just came back upstairs and I said, I'm just going to go to bed and lay down because if I stay up any longer, I'll eat. And so I did, and that worked for me in that moment. The second lesson I learned was to keep moving, Informal exercise counts. You're still burning calories. So the fact that I was up and down my stairs doing laundry, going upstairs for one thing, coming down for another, that's where I was getting some of my movement in, walking around the mall consistently, just around different aisles, going up and down the aisles, looking at different things. Even though I knew probably wasn't going to buy anything in that aisle, it was a way for me to just keep walking and moving. The third lesson I learned this week was to make healthier choices. So when I was eating out, I could have eaten the fried foods. And sometimes I did. A couple of times I had French fries, which are my fave. But even then, I shared some with my daughter. I didn't eat every fry on the plate. I just kind of made sure that I didn't overeat. But I did make healthier choices. Like I said, the grilled chicken, limiting my bread, having a salad, not having a dessert. What I did do every time, because this was my treat. So I said I didn't have a dessert, but I actually had a sweet treat, which was lemonade. Most of the time I had regular lemonade. A few places I went to, I had a strawberry lemonade. And I must, say I'm not a drinker, so I didn't have a birthday drink. That's nothing new. The last birthday drink I had, I think, was my 50th birthday celebration. But other than that, I'm not a drinker. So, I didn't feel the need to drink. I didn't miss out on any of that. So that was my treat, the lemonade. I guess I would consider that my dessert. Well, that brings us to my total weight loss for this week. Now, I wish I could have hit 3 pounds so I could have gotten to my 30 pounds, but I knew I wasn't going to do that because I knew how many lunch dates and dinner dates and play dates that I had planned. I wasn't expecting a huge loss, but I did lose 1.6 pounds. I was so excited about that. 1.6 pounds. So what is my total? Well, my starting weight was 306.4. My current weight is 277.6. So that brings me to a total loss of 28.8 pounds in 23 weeks, and I will take that. So that still leaves me at 1.2 pounds I'm averaging a week, and I'm going slow and steady, but I am winning the race. So I am excited. I'm excited. I'm hoping to get to 30 pounds lost by week 24, which will be 6 months on Mounjaro. So please cheer me on. How much weight have you lost so far? Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Just don't quit.